earthlings, and all beings from all realms of existence. This is another magical production from the Magical Moonchild 444 saga. I am your honorable and yet humble host, son of a Sufi, and I welcome you. I welcome you all. Today's reading is a golden leaf special. Yeah. Someone has been granted the golden leaf. Someone has been granted the golden leaf. Right? So, let's see. Let's see what that consists of. The golden leaf spiritually. Right? Okay. Gold leaf symbolize a variety of themes, including the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, as well as the attainment of enlightenment or spiritual transcendence. They can also represent wealth, prosperity, and the divine. Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Cycle of life and death and rebirth. Golden leaves, especially those of autumn. Okay, this golden leaves. Talking about golden feathers. Golden feather spiritually. Abundance or even enlightenment. A golden or brown feather. Golden yellow or golden brown. A powerful symbol of abundance, enlightenment, and spiritual growth. A powerful symbol of abundance, enlightenment, and spiritual growth. It can represent a divine message, a connection to higher realms, or even a sign of angelic guidance. The golden color itself is associated with the crown chakra, a center of spiritual energy and connection to the divine. Divinity and connection, abundance and enlightenment, spiritual growth, guidance and protection, reconnection with nature, respect and honor. Respect and honor. Yeah, I feel like someone has been undergoing a lot of disrespect that is currently being transformed and transmuted into respect because you have stood firm in your conviction. You have held close to your morals and your principles, and you have not compromised, and you have not sacrificed. Yeah, something like that. This is the golden feather special. So we're going to use the golden deck. We also have pyrite out here, symbolizing wealth and abundance, which is exactly what this golden feather symbolizes. Wealth, abundance, and spiritual enlightenment. Yeah. It was in my box. And it called out to me. Spirit told me this is significant. Pick that up. We gonna need to do a number on that. This is the golden feather special. Bismillah. So we're going to start off with that being said, right? Angelic and divine guidance. We're gonna do the angel whispers and the runes deck, and we're gonna do the angel demon oracle deck. Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Ashalom to all my Hebrew and Jewish brothers and sisters. Namaste to all of my Hindu and Buddhist brothers and sisters, and to all who identify with the greeting. Ashe and Otep to all who identify with the greeting. Greetings to all of my Catholic brothers and sisters. Greetings to all of my Baptist brothers and sisters. Greetings to all of my Christian brothers and sisters. Greetings to all of my brothers and sisters in every denomination, all spiritualists, all religious and spiritualists alike, all of my witches, all of my warlocks, all of my Wiccans, all of my Satanists, all of my beings in any realm of existence. Any being in any realm of existence, no being in any realm of existence is excluded from this broadcasting, from this program broadcasting in this simulation. Bismillah. Hopefully everyone is enjoying their Wednesday. Got Good Friday coming up, y'all. I hope everyone is ready. If nothing else, send some light and love to your fellow religious. Okay. We got 2 angel, 1 demon. We got 2 angel, 1 demon, right? The angel is fortune and fame. Number 56 being significant for someone. You could be 56 years old, or the number 11 could also be significant for someone. You could also be 65 years old, right? Duality, as above, so below. You know, it's all the same, right? We also, and that angel is Poyel, right? We also have the number 19 with the angel Leuia, right? Fruition. You could be 19 years old, or you could have been 19 years old when you had your first spiritual awakening. Take it as it resonates. You could have been 19 years old when your favorite ancestor crossed over and became one of your spirit guides. Yeah, take it as it resonates. We also have the demon. The number 70 being significant. The number 7 could be significant with the number 19. The number 10 also being significant. Could be closing out some cycles there. But we got the number 70, right? So the number 7 could be significant for someone, but it says dangerous writings. And this is the demon Sarah. This is the demon Sarah, right? And so I just want you to see it. Fortune and fame, the angel is there. Oh, and she's beautiful. Oh yeah, she's ready to bring you your abundance, right? And we have fruition. That's a plan coming to fruition, and it looks like rings and some angel wings there. Very, very interesting. And the dangerous writings demon, that is this nefarious looking character here riding on a winged horse. Zaire, right? Dangerous writings. So if you are in the process of writing something, be careful. Be careful. I don't know. It could be maybe some Maybe it could be a spell. Try to acknowledge some spells. When you write them, you recite them in your mind, and the energy remains within you. So be careful. Be careful with that. Singles in relationships. It's just this oracle deck. It is full of drama, but it has been calling out, right? Calling out, if that's what you want to call it. It's like a dare. It's like a dare almost. They dare me to pick them up. Bismillah. But we ain't afraid of no ghosts, right? And we understand that fear is false evidence appearing real. We understand that it is merely an illusion. And so, fear not. Right? Bismillah. Woo! We have Mercury. We have Mercury coming out on the dice that is connected to Gemini. Gemini energy with Mercury, right? I feel like it's something else connected to Mercury. Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Virgo connected to Mercury. So we have Gemini and Virgo connected to Mercury energy, or you could just be in some of this Mercury energy, right? You could be in some of this Mercury energy, which is like extremely intuitive, caring. Let me see what else. Mercury is like, it's hot, right? It's hot. Mercury. See, we have in my notes here, right? Mercury, known for its intellectual, communicative nature, reflecting Mercury's influence on information gathering and expression. That is the Gemini connection, right? The Virgo emphasizes analytical thinking, organization, and a practical approach to life, mirroring another facet of Mercury's domain. Therefore, individuals with strong Gemini or Virgo placements in their birth charts may find that the movements and transits of Mercury have noticeable effects on them, right? So again, this could just be someone in that Mercury energy. Take it as it resonates, right? We also have the number 6 coming out in the dice, and that is a double down on Mercury energy, because the number 6 is connected to June, right? It's the sixth month there. So June, you could be a June Gemini, or you could be a life path number 6, or your birthday could be on the 6th of any particular month. Take it as it resonates. Any of these things could be true. Also, we have, can I get a drum roll? Cancer. We have Cancer coming out in the actual astrological dice. So thus far, we have energy of Virgo and Gemini via Mercury, and you could possibly be in this Mercury energy, this intellectual information gathering type of thing, right? Because a lot of us are going through spiritual awakenings, and that entails some studying. That entails, some information gathering, right? And a double down on Cancer energy with the number 6 being present. With the number 6 being present, your birthday could be in June or your birthday could be in July. Take it as it resonates. Or you could just be in this Cancer energy, right? You could just be in this Cancer energy. You could just be in this overtly emotional, nurturing, caring, loving, protecting energy, right? Take it as it resonates. Bismillah. Okay, now on to the to the singles and relationships. Okay. Fixing them. No, you are not. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go. Accept them or let them go. You cannot fix anyone. They have to fix themselves. I promise you. What else? Holding on. Holy smokes, man. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So if you're holding on to someone that you are attempting to fix, don't do it, my friend. Do not do it. It is probably not going to work. That's not to say that they can't decide to fix themselves in the process, but you're not going to be able to fix them. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So until you end the relationships that no longer serve you, you stagnate the arrival of the relationships that are waiting for you, that are in your energy, right? Love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. Just because you love somebody don't mean that you can live with them. You need to work on being independent. You should not be codependent on anyone. If you are depending on someone, right? I can't live without this person because without them, what? You can't live? No. So there's a need for you to be independent. There's a need for you to be independent because love will not solve your problems. Love will not solve your problems. Problems we work through. And then we carry on with our loving nature. And carry on loving. Too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Sit back and listen more. Don't talk so much. It's like, I'm feeling like the people that you're talking to probably not making extremely good use of the information that you're giving and taking it and twisting it and using it against you in some shape, form, or fashion. Take it as it resonates. Bismillah. So today's read, we got some cards. And feel like we taking them all. I promise you. Today's read, we're gonna see what's in the energy for career. Clarity. As the storm passes, 1313, the number 1313 could be significant. Clarity. As the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster, then light is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm, and now the sky is clearing. All you have to do is ask, and you shall receive. Yeah. Ask, and you shall receive. Always wait everything up with spirit. If you watch a tarot read that resonates with you, weigh it on your spirit. If your spirit says yes, it's a go, then it's a go. And if not, then no. If not, then no. Yeah, clarity. Clarity. That's what your spirit will give you, clarity. All you have to do is ask. What else? We have dagas. Breakthrough. Somebody got a breakthrough. We just talked about this awakening, awareness, daylight clarity. The cards confirm the cards. Daylight clarity as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. So this is saying if you were in the process of starting a business, if you were in the process of starting a book, if you were in the process of starting a website, if you were in the process of starting a podcast, whatever you were in the process of doing, nigh is the time. Lagos, flow, water, sea, a fertility source. So this is life. This is water. We are made up mostly of water. A fertility source. This is something that brings forth life, right? This is what you gotta have. You gotta have that flow. You gotta have that glow, baby. You gotta keep that glow. The healing power of renewal. Life energy and organic growth. Imagination and psychic matters. I'm trying to tell you. Again, I want to double down. This is the Golden Feather Special, y'all. And pyrite is our crystal. That's our crystals for the day. And this is a career read. Clarity. Give me clarity. Y'all, Great Divine is in the building. 1818. Optimism. Right? We know it's going to be good. The rest of my life going to be the best of my life. You better say that then. Right? Optimism. Successful. Manifestation of your abundance is near. The time is nigh. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest of nights. The storm is past. The storm has passed. Affirmation for optimism is everything is in perfect order as I enter into this next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. Affirmation for clarity. Loving energy surrounds me, and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Allahu Akbar. Holy smokes, man. Holy moly. Holy moly matrimony. Wow. 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 We're going to do one of these oracle of visions, and then we're going to jump into the read. Magical Moon Child 444 said we got something to say. Can we get just a few words in? They just want 6 of them, right? Fear is false evidence appearing real. Hey, man. Come on. I can't make it up. What else? Life path number 5. Free spirits, adventurous, restless souls, outgoing, passionate, independent party animals with many life changes. And you adapt to them all very well. What else? You got free spirit adventurers out there, right? Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to face those fears and overcome them. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's standing in the face of fear and saying, I am. Yeah, that's it. Huh? Yeah, that's it. I am. Newborn baby. Spiritual rebirth. That's that golden leaf. That's that golden feather special. I promise you. Newborn baby. Spiritual rebirth. Positive, drastic change of lifestyle, job promotion. This is a career read, and we just pulled a job promotion. We just pulled a job promotion oracle card. I say we off to a good start. Or college graduation. Yeah, you could have been at a job. They could have paid for you to go to school, and you about to graduate and go get a better paying job at that company. Somebody talk to them. Somebody talk to them. Yeah, because this is a career. This is a career. We're going to see what's going on. Oh, somebody self-taught. Somebody self-taught. So whatever it is that you're doing, you might be self-taught, right? Which means that you might have your own business, right? You might have your own business. Or you might have just taught yourself on the side. Yeah, it might be something like you with a bricklaying crew, right? And they won't let you lay no brick, right? Every time you try to lay some brick, they like, no, next time, right? We need you to make some mud, right? So then when you go home, you go to Home Depot, grab a bag of mortar, grab some bricks, take them home to your basement and teach yourself how to lay bricks, right? How to lay bricks. It could have been something like that. Talk to them, spirit. But whoever it is, you got it going on, right? You got spiritual birth, spiritual rebirth. You got positive, drastic change of lifestyle coming, right? And you could be an air sign, or you could have an air sign in your energy, right? This is about to share this abundance with you. Something like that. Talk to them. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate you. We greatly appreciate you. Shukran. Bismillah. Bismillah. Time is of the essence. I ain't stressing. Learn them lessons. Get your blessings. Time is of the essence. Don't be stressing. Learn them lessons. Get your blessings. Yeah, time is of the essence. So don't be stressing. Just learn them lessons. Then get your blessings. The number 40 could be significant for someone. Or the number 4 could be significant for someone. You could be a life path number 4. Or you could be just seeing a lot of 4s. Or you could be closing out a cycle. Because 4 also means completion. As far as the Jewish text, Hebrew, Kabbalah is concerned. 4 means completion. So you could be closing out a cycle. You could be completing a project. You could be completing a level and leveling up. Golden feather style, right? But for whoever this is for, look at that look in her eyes. And if you notice that golden, it's like right, it's almost on her third eye. It's kind of high for the third eye, but it's in the proximity, right? But as you see time, you see that time, you see it's like dripping or something, but it's like time is an illusion, right? It's like time is an illusion or something because it's dripping out of her hand. So time might not move the way we perceive time to move, right? Time might be a magical spell. Yeah, time might be a magical spell that's been cast upon us to make us believe that we grow old, to make us believe that we grow old, and so that we die, right? That we die faster, because every every calendar cycle, we got this thing we do. It's called Happy Birthday. It's like telling ourselves, "You're getting old. You're getting closer to death. You're getting old. You're getting closer to death." Yeah, something like that. But time is definitely of the essence. Time waits for no man. Carpe diem, seize the day. Time is an illusion. Time is an illusion, but you have to manage that illusion wisely. You have to manage that illusion wisely. You have to value your time, because time is magical. Time is magical. It is. That's why they say time flies when you're having fun. Why is that? Why does time fly when you're having fun? Because time is spiritual. It's connected to your spiritual sense, right? It's connected to your spiritual sense, right? That's why time flies when you're having fun. But let's see what they have to say for this particular card. Number 40. Okay. Number 40. Time, life. Time is a figure 8. At its center, the city of deja vu. That is a quote from Robert Brault. Not familiar with him, but that is very intriguing. Time, the ultimate thief, gradually takes from us and never gives back. A hooded priest holds out her hand, offering us a lifetime in the form of an hourglass. Its shape suggests a cyclical nature that we might simply rotate and start afresh. In smaller issues, that may be true, and indeed we often sense repetition. But in the larger sense, the hourglass is simply an illusion. In truth, such perceived patterns are merely detours along one's journey. Here we see the golden sand does not merely fall to be recollected, but escapes, and eventually the glass will be empty. Time is a commodity that is never really ours, but merely something we have use of for a given period. The only way to ensure the balance in our favor is for us to use our allotted time fully before it is taken from us. Live every day, hour, and minute to the fullest. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Live every day to the fullest. Live every day to the fullest. And with that, we begin today's read. Where you at, Gemini? Where you at, Cancer? As the dice flip over here, still got the number 6, but we also now have Aquarius and Mars. No, excuse me. Aquarius, yes, Aquarius and Mars energy. Could be an Aries. Birthday could be fall confirmation. Birthday could be on the in April or March. Take it as it resonates. And for Aquarius, your birthday could be in January or February. Take it as it resonates. Okay. get a good shuffle on these. Get a good shuffle on these before we start this beautiful read. What's going on for the career? We undergoing a transformation, and we headed to some good things. This card just jumped out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Persistence. We got to stay with it, y'all. Keep going. You have completed a task. I told you that number 4, completion, that is in alignment with your soul's journey. You better say that. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. I told you, this is a golden feather special. Someone has accessed a higher level. That's all I know, right? That's all I know. Yeah, the divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. You are being acknowledged. Golden feather special. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey, and I reap the rewards of my persistence. Bismillah. Amen. Amen. Big man. Big man. Big man. Big man. Big man. Yeah. King of Wands is the first card. Whoever this read is for, you have royalty. You have royalty. You have royalty. Yeah, whoever this read is for, you have royalty. You are royalty. Yeah, you are royalty. Whoever this read is for, you are royalty. Right? The King of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse. Right? So it's like somebody was trying to block you. Right? Somebody was trying to block you. They was trying to block your motion. Yeah, it's like maybe someone was in some type of competition with you. We got the King of Wands, fire sign, could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Take it or it resonates. Yeah, you could have had a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, you know what I'm saying, trying to block you in some type of way, trying to block you from some motion. Definitely trying to block you from some motion, trying to block you from being believed. Yeah. Trying to make you out to be like you ain't who you say you is. Something like that. But definitely someone was jealous. Someone was jealous of you, right? Someone was jealous of you. So, you know, it's like I don't know, you know. What maybe y'all was up for the same job or something like that. Take it as it resonates. Yeah. Definitely. Right? Definitely. Yeah, like I said, King of Wands, first card out. Somebody was trying to block your motion, but see, they was trying to block your motion because they see that you had the capability to do the job, right? And we also have the Three of Pentacles. We also had a Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Yeah, they didn't want you to be acknowledged. They would not acknowledge you. They would not acknowledge the fact that you was about your business. Yeah, this is refusing to acknowledge that you know what you're doing, right? The 3 could be very significant. Again, your birthday could be in March, right? Aries energy, Earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, take it as it resonates. Your birthday could have been on the 3rd of any particular month. The number 3 could be significant in that manner, right? But whoever this read is for, your career, whatever this is, could be a workplace environment, whatever this is, them kind of refusing to acknowledge the fact that, you got the sauce. This is them refusing to acknowledge the fact that you got the sauce and the potential, right? Because this King of Wands is very specific, right? It's a king, right? And so they saw that you were this king and they like, no, he ain't all that. No, she ain't all that. They saw you was in that energy and they like, no, hold on. They ain't all that. What's going on? But they don't know that you got this magic right here, right? They don't know that you got this magic right here. The magician being connected to Gemini. The magician being connected to Gemini. I'm pretty sure. The magician connected to Gemini. Oh, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Let me get my paper. The magician is connected to Gemini and Virgo. Yes, the magician is connected to Gemini and Virgo. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Gemini and Virgo. So this is like, yeah. So basically, they were hating on you. And in actuality, you have all of the tools to do the job. And not only that, you do it in style. You do it with style. You do it with grace. You do it with the grace of the great divine. You see that infinite symbol? That's the connection to the great divine. So whoever you are connected to spirit. You are connected to the great divine. You are dripping magic. You are magical. And you have magical assistance from your ancestors. Yeah, they just be helping you, guiding you along, telling you do this, do that, pay attention to this, pay attention to that. Yeah, and it's got you looking like you just like this person who just can't lose. It's like everything you touch turn gold, right? It's like everything you touch turn gold. It's like, oh my goodness, how is this person doing it, right? They want to know the recipe. They They like, what is his diet like? What is his belief system like? What is her daily routine when she leaves this place? How does she look so attractive all of the time? Right? Magical. I'm telling you, you have undergone the transformation and you are magical, whoever you are, right? Obstacles that you must overcome. You gonna have to get your hand dirty a little bit. You're gonna have to get your hand dirty a little bit. It might be something that needs doing that you really don't want to do. We got the Seven of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini in the building again, Aquarius or Libra, take it as it resonates. Yeah, but it's like it's like you risking your neck. Yeah, it's like you might have to take a risk. You might have to take a risk in order to better your situation. You might have to take a risk in order to better your situation. You might have to stick your neck out a little bit. Right? But it's what needs to be done. Right? But might be holding you back because it might be risque. Yeah. But now it's like they seeing you and they seeing that you are no longer confused. Yeah. Air sign energy again. Gemini is no longer confused. Yeah. We got again Cancer. Whoever this could be Gemini, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, could be anybody, right? But whoever you are, they was hating, they was talking crazy down on you, right? And they did not want you to stand in this energy, in this King of Wands energy, right? They did not want you to stand in that energy because they was jealous of you. And even though they saw you busting your ass, working hard, and doing the shit right, they still talk crazy and block you because they was jealous. But they couldn't stop. They can't stop you because of your connection to the great divine and that magic that you got, that sauce that you got dripping like that right there, right? And you might have to stick your neck out, right? You might have to stick your neck out a little bit, right? The number 7 being significant. You could have been born in July. Again, with the Cancer energy, you could have been born in July, or your birthday could just be on the 7th of any particular month, or you could be a life path number 7. Take it as it resonates. Also, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse, right? So this is how they seeing you now. No longer confused. No longer confused. And you figured it out. You figured it out. They wanted you to be in this confused energy. No, you figured it out. You no longer confused, and they cannot confuse you anymore. What else? Three of Wands in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse. The best path for you to take is to not pay attention to the background noise, right? You done set your plan in motion, right? You done set your plan in motion. Just slow down a little bit. Slow down and just watch. Just pay attention. You ain't gotta do no more wiggling. Just slow down and watch these folks. See what's going on. The number 3 could also be significant for somebody because you are the Empress. You are connected. You are connected to Mother Earth. You are in tune to the moon, and you are one with the sun. That's why the Empress, the sun and the moon are very, very significant, right? You see that? Also at the bottom there, she got the heart right there with the man symbol. So it's like fertility, right? You are in this Empress energy. You are standing on business. You are standing in your truth, and you are shining. You are shining. It is nothing that they can do to stop you from shining. It's nothing that they can do to stop you from being you. And that is like essentially you radiate your connection with the great divine. This person is down to earth. If you want to say tree hugger, I'm going to say yes. tree lover, animal lover, lover of nature. This person loves waterfalls. Like, you just love waterfalls. You love being out in the water. You love being out in nature. They be like, it's raining outside. You be like, I know. Come on, let's go. Yeah. You be dancing in the rain. You be dancing in the rain. And they can no longer confuse you. So you don't even gotta, you could just slow it down at this point. You could slow jog to the finish line, baby. Because what you have put in motion is going to be successful. Your connection to the great divine is something that they are trying to find, right? They trying to figure it out. They trying to figure it out. But that's you, though. Yeah, that's you, though. And the Empress is connected to Taurus and Libra. So we have the Magician that's connected to Virgo and Gemini, and we have the Empress, which is connected to Taurus and Libra, right? These two cards are very significant. This is why they can't stop you, because you are magical and loving, and you just sending love and light, and you're transmuting all of that yucky, nasty, negative energy. Yeah. They be talking crazy and you just have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Yeah. Magical moonchild you are. This has been another magical production from the Magical Moonchild 444 saga. I am your honorable and yet humble host, son of a Sufi. And I love you all. Assalamu alaikum.